and welcome everyone to another episode of Fey Fitness. Today I'm going to take a mini break from my Stronger Back series to go into a nice abdominal exercise. So don't worry, next week we will be back with another back exercise video, but I just thought I'd mix it up a bit. I didn't know if you all were getting bored of all the back exercises or not. So this is a really nice and easy exercise that's a good foundational movement called a chest lift that I like to teach to beginner clients or when I'm teaching Pilates or yoga classes. So, because I'm certified in that as well, why not? And let's go ahead and dive right in. Now, if you want, you are more than welcome to put a mat down for your back. I don't need one, but if it feels more comfortable for you, go for it, or just do it on like carpet or something. So, I'm going to teach you a basic variation. So this is the most standard option you'll generally see, and then we can go from there. So we're going to lay on our back. You're going to be looking up towards the ceiling so you have a nice straight spine. I'm going to be looking at you so that the microphone picks up my voice on camera. And we're going to have our feet nice and flat and planted on the ground. If you want, you can bring your feet and your knees together and just hug them together, and that'll give you some extra support. So, next what we're going to do is put our hands behind our head, and if you want, you can have your fingers, your forefingers at the base of your occipital bone back here. But remember, we don't want to tug on our head because that could strain us and pull muscles. Instead, we want our elbows nice and wide so they're just in line with your peripheral vision. We're going to duck our chin slightly towards our chest and then lift our sternum up towards the ceiling, and then we're going to come back down. And so that is one chest lift. And then we're going to come up and down and up and down, and ideally you want to lift yourself up as high as you can go. For most people it's about mid-thoracic spine, or for us ladies it's where your bra strap is. If you can just get your shoulder blades off the ground, that's still a win. So, whatever you're capable of, just remember that good form of not tugging on the head, elbows nice and wide, tuck that chin a little bit, and then lift the sternum to the ceiling. And again, my eyes are never deviating from that in real life, but I'm looking at you for the camera to make it interesting. So, some variations we can do upon this to make it a little bit harder are to keep our arms straight up. Now we want to roll our shoulder blades back so we're nice and level and glued into the floorboards. Again, tuck our chin and then lift that sternum towards the ceiling and then back down. If you want, you can lower the arms a little bit as you lift and come back down, or you can scissor as you come up and down. The other thing we can do when you're feeling a little bit more adventurous is to bring our legs up off the ground into tabletop. So we have as close to a 90 degree as we can around our knee joint and our hip joint. So try not to let them wobble. Biomechanically, you're probably going to wiggle a little bit. So again, our feet and our knees are glued together. And again, you can have your hands behind your head, facing up. We dip our chin and then lift our chest straight up and down. Up and down. Just like that. So, there you have it everyone, a chest lift. This is a great way to work our core, especially those topper abdominis and then deeper transverse abdominis muscles. If you have any questions, please leave those in the comments down below. Otherwise, I will see you next week for another Fey Fitness video. So until then, bye guys! Thank you so much for tuning in today, everyone. If you're new to my channel, please hit that like and subscribe button to stay up to date on all of my content. Otherwise, I will see all of you next week for another Fey Fitness video. So until then, bye guys!